right, Geo. Plus here. All right, let's go. We are going to finish up with angle, angle side, and HL. So I'm going to do one, you do one, I do one, you do one. Here we go. Triangle congruence. Our goal is to get to one of those five, the two that we're focusing on our last two, but that's all right. We're going to practice like we don't know any better. Here are our 4 extra properties that we might need, or, might need to use definitions of these guys. There's a new one we're going to learn today. That symbol we've learned before, that means perpendicular. You might need to know what perpendicular means. They make 90-degree angles. That's going to be huge today, okay? So let's go through our first proof here. It says SR bisects QST. QST was bisected. So that means that angle and that angle are congruent, okay? Then it says SQR is congruent to STR. So SQR is this one, right? Follow the line, SQR, and STR is this guy. Those two angles are congruent because that was given. And then our good old friend, reflexive property, shows up on this one. So we got 3 bits of information. It is 2 angles and the non-included side, so that is angle, angle, side. So let's write this proof. SR bisects angle QST. That was given. And then from that, we got angle QSR is congruent to angle TSR. Definition. Whoa, that's writing too small. Sorry about that. So we'll go definition of angle bisector. Hopefully you are getting more confident. The only way you're going to get more confident at this is if you actually try it out yourself, right? Then we had angle SQR congruent to angle STR, right? Yep, and that was given. And then our buddy, the reflexive property, SR congruent to SR, and that is the reflexive property. And then we finish it out, triangle QSR congruent to triangle TSR, that is angle side angle. Oh no, whoops, no it's not. It's angle, angle side. There we go. All right, so that's one. You guys try this next one on your own. But again, they give you the 2 angles in the red, and then it says XZ bisects WXY. WXY is this guy here. So those 2 pieces are equal. So we can use the definition of bisect. Our buddy, the reflexive property, shows up again, and it's angle side angle. All right, going to the next one. Oh man, this is awesome. Here we go. So what do we know? What do we know on this one? We know those 2 triangles, QSR and TSR, are right triangles. Well, that means we got right angles. Yeah, baby. That's good. And then QS is congruent to TS. QS. Oh, no, let's switch colors. QS congruent to TS. And then we got, you got it, the reflexive property again. Okay, so side angle is not one of them, or the butt theorem. Yep, I just swore. Sorry about that. Won't happen again, right? SSA or ASS, they are not. I would not have you swear like that. That's inappropriate of myself. I wouldn't expect that out of you, right? So that is not one of the properties. The other property we have is HL. In order to be HL, we need to have right angles, 90-degree angles, hypotenuse, and a leg. Okay? Hypotenuse is always across from that 90-degree angle. That's the blue or purple tick mark. the leg is either QR or SR. We have SR congruent to itself. So we can use HL on this one. So triangle QSR and triangle TSR are right triangles. Why is that needed? Why are they telling us that? So then we can say angle QRS and angle TRS are right. We need that. We need that. Definition of right triangle. Oh no, actually we don't even need to put that in there because they're telling us we have a 90-degree angle. So right, we don't have to use that. That's silly. But if that we're going to use that on the next one, that's where my brain was going with that. So we don't even need that because it says they're right triangles. So I don't need, like, this is checked off because they gave that to me, right? And then now, wait, this was checked off, the 90 degrees, right? Now we can say QS is congruent to TS. Why is that the case? That was also given. And then our buddy, the reflexive property. SR congruent to itself. Reflexive property. And then the two triangles are congruent. So triangle QSR is congruent to triangle TSR, and that is HL theorem. And then we got one more. Someone's trying to get in as we're doing a video. Who's it? Oh, it's Coach Leonard, everybody. Say hi, Coach Leonard.
Hi.
And that is the final proof for the last question. The one thing you need to know is that symbol right here. This symbol means perpendicular. So in our proof, PR and SQ are perpendicular. That's given. What does that mean? That means those two angles that are formed are right angles, all right? And that's the definition of being perpendicular. So that's why I have that in here. And we didn't need that on the last one because they said it was right angles or right triangles, so we knew we had a right angle. Here we don't know that. They gave us perpendicular, so we have to use that to get right angles. And then that's the rest of it. There is an extra step here for some reason, so.